Good evening, everyone, or better, hello, good to see you. My name is Vivian Vargas. I'm your instructor for General Pedagogy. We are going to be together for 8 weeks, and I hope I can meet you guys and we have the opportunity to chat and to talk and to get this learning all together. Let's start seeing what we are doing during this course. Let's go. First of all, as always, the greeting words from Ceres. It says, the road of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Welcome each one of you to this wonderful course of General Pedagogy. Dream, even if the dream seems impossible. Fight, even if the enemy seems invincible. Bear the pain, even if the pain is unbearable. Run where the brave dare not to go. Turn evil into good, even if it takes 1,000 miles to walk. Love the pure and innocent, even if it is non-existent. Resist even when the body can no longer resist. And in the end, you will reach that start, even if it seems unattainable. So let's go for this. We are going to have this class of general pedagogy. And as we have here, we're going to take a look at the subject specification and organization. This class has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different modules, and each of them has a different time of hours that you have to dedicate to. For example, in the case of basic concepts of pedagogy and history of pedagogy, you are going to have 2 classes for this, okay? And then these 2 classes are going to take a total of 24 hours. You have the second one that is intelligence and multiple intelligences, 5 educational learning theories and how to apply them. And then that's going to be in 1 week. It's going to be very short, so we have to pack up everything together over there. That's going to take 12 hours of your time while you read and investigate and everything. Then we have the lesson plan units, and units exploring a fixation. That's going to be for 2 weeks, and it's going to be for a total of 24 hours of your time. Then we have how to build a great lesson plan, and we are going to be talking about Bloom's taxonomy. That is wonderful, and it's going to help you a lot when you want to get the objectives for your plans. And that's going to take 1 week. It's going to be for 12 hours. And then we have the last one. It says define your learning objectives using Bloom's taxonomy, motivation, and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And that's going to take finally 2 weeks for a total of 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 weeks. 24 hours for this one, and you will have to dedicate a 96 hour of your time in order to achieve your purpose. And remember, we cannot surrender. Now, what is going to be the evaluation criteria for this course? In order to get the 100%, the total, we need to go ahead with the student valoration that has a 5% of the final grade. Hetero valoration is going to have a 5%. Then curricular units, they are going to be, one-on-one. So you're going to have the first one is going to be 20%, second one 15, third one 20, fourth one 15, and fifth one for 20%. When you add this up, you are going to have a total of 100% that you need to achieve, or you are supposed to want to get there, okay? And I'm here to help you do that. Then remember, you have to, we have the self-evaluation form that we need to fill in. And then we have also the attitudinal evaluation form that the teacher has to fill out according to what the teacher says. And there you can see what are the criteria that are taken into consideration in order to give you a grade for this. Then the instructions, as always, the first thing that you should do is locate yourself in a comfortable place with enough light and without distractions. Turn off the TV and cell phone if necessary, okay? Important. Then read the objectives carefully. They will help you understand what you want to learn. The third one is going to be to make it easier for you to learn the subject. The document is divided into 5 parts called modules. Do not skip tasks. Complete each one of them in the given order. If you complete each of the things in the given order, then you are going to be able to say at the end, I could learn of the objectives that I had, or I could fulfill of the objectives that I had for the class if you do this in order. Let's continue. We have the module number 1. We're going to be checking the basic concepts of pedagogy and the history of pedagogy. Are two different things over here. This module is 20%, and let's see what's going to happen here. The learning objectives for this class is to identify and explain the basic concepts of pedagogy and recognize the origins of pedagogy. Then we have, as the reference material, we have 2 videos that are related to the topics and 2 readings that you have here. Now we have a plus over here, and we have an interactive reading that is going to be about the basic concepts of pedagogy. And this is basically this part of it over here, the reading number 1, but it's done ingenially, so it's much more attractive to learn, okay? I hope you can come to class and enjoy it, or if not, you watch the video. Then we have the grading over here is, as I told you before, is going to be at 20%. That is going to make 5% of the forum, 8% of the essay, and 7% of the test. The calendar of activities. For these things, you have 2 weeks. In the first week, you are supposed to complete the reading activities and watch the videos provided, okay? That's going to take time, remember, because you have to read, you have to watch them, and sometimes you have to repeat in case you didn't understand anything. This material is a little bit thicker and heavier than the material that you have seen in other subjects, so it's very important for us to understand this thoroughly. And then we have the second week, you need to complete all the assignments included in this module. Then we have module number 2, that is going to be the 15% of your final grade. Here you have intelligence and multiple intelligences. You have 5 educational learning theories and how to apply them. This is super interesting, and I really, but I know that you really are going to enjoy checking this. Then we have learning objectives. Understand the differences, the different types of intelligence. This is awesome. And learn and identify the different learning theories, okay, according to sometimes the types of intelligence that we have. Then for this unit, we have 2 videos and 2 readings, as always, all of them related to the topics that we are checking. Now, since it's 15%, now the forum is going to be 4%, the research project is going to be 5%, and the test is going to be 6%. To complete the 15% of your final grade. The calendar of activities for this unit 2, it's going to be, or the module 2, is going to be everything together in a week, because it's going to be only 1. So module 2, class 3. Then we have lesson plan and units and exploring lesson plan and unit and exploring asphyxiation. Now, this is module number 3. And this one has a 20% of your final grade. Let's see what happens here. It says identify and develop correctly the 8 phases of a lesson plan and recognize the structure of a good lesson plan. This is what we are going to be working on. And then we have 2 readings and 2 lessons. All of them are completely related to the topic of the lesson plans and the unit plan. Then this is going to be 20%. So the forum is 5, the summary is 8, and the test is 7%. For a total of, for a total of 20%. The calendar of activities for this one is going to take 2 weeks. So in this case, what we are going to do is that we are going to complete the reading activities and watch the videos in the first week, and we are going to complete the assignments included in the module in the second week. Is that okay? Then, how to build a great lesson plan and Bloom's taxonomy. These 2 things are completely important for us as teachers, and it's going to be the 15% of the final grade. The learning objectives are identify and put into practice the steps to build a great lesson plan, distinguish the 3 different learning domains in Bloom's taxonomy of educational objectives. incredible. I work with this and you are going to love it. Once you discover this, it's easier for you to plan your objectives and to plan your lesson, therefore. In the videos and the readings, we have exactly the first video and the first reading talks about a good lesson plan, and the second video talks about structuring the learning journey using Bloom's taxonomy. Now it's going to be, this one is going to be 15%, where we have a fourth with the forum, a fifth with the PowerPoint presentation, and a sixth with the test. The calendar of activities is going to be complete the reading activities and watch the videos in the first week and do the assignments in the first week, because this module is going to take, or this unit is going to take only 1 week. Then we have finally the module number 5, that is going to be 20% of your final grade, where we have defined your learning objectives using Bloom's taxonomy, and then we have motivation and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The learning objectives here are recognize and use correctly Bloom's taxonomy for defining your learning objectives, and identify and apply appropriately Maslow's hierarchy of needs to increase your motivation in your classes. Wonderful. The videos and the readings. The first one is going to be talking about Bloom's taxonomy, as you can see here, and the second one is going to be talking about Maslow's hierarchy. It's going to be 20%. 5% is the forum, 8% is the written assignment, and 7% is the text. The calendar of activities for this one is going to be 2 weeks. So we're going to have the opportunity to be together for 2 more weeks, or 2 last weeks, that are weeks 7 and 8. And in the first one, you complete all the readings and the videos. And in the second one, you are supposed to complete the assignments. And I will have the opportunity to check them and to send them to you. And that's it. Thank you then for being here today. And I hope I can see you there in class. Bye-bye.